Shrink. To become smaller in size or amount. Diminish. Reduce. Contract. Decrease. Why are some industries shrinking in today's economy? Certain industries shrink due to automation and changing demands. As markets diminish, companies reduce workforce size. Digital shifts contract traditional sectors like print media. When consumer trends change, profits decrease, pushing businesses to adapt or reinvent their models. Sibling. A brother or sister. Brother. Sister. Kin. Relative. How do sibling relationships shape personality? Sibling bonds profoundly influence personality. Whether it's with a brother or sister, shared experiences build empathy. Kinship teaches conflict resolution, and time spent with relatives nurtures communication. Support or rivalry with siblings helps mold values and social behavior from a young age. Simultaneous. Occurring at the same time. Concurrent. Parallel. Synchronous. Coinciding. Why is multitasking difficult during simultaneous activities? Multitasking is tricky when tasks are simultaneous. Doing things concurrently strains attention. Parallel actions may seem efficient, but synchronous demands can conflict. When multiple responsibilities are coinciding, mental overload increases, reducing accuracy and decision-making speed. Solace. Comfort during grief or difficulty. Relief. Consolation. Support. Reassurance. What do people find solace in during stressful times? In difficult moments, many find solace in nature or loved ones. This relief from pressure can offer deep consolation. Emotional support from friends and the reassurance of routine helps people stay grounded and regain clarity amid chaos. Solar System. A group of celestial bodies orbiting a central star. Planetary group. Celestial system. Astronomical unit. Cosmic family. Why is studying the solar system important? Exploring the solar system helps us understand planetary formation and cosmic behavior. This celestial system offers clues about Earth's origins. Observing an astronomical unit like Mars informs future exploration, making our place in the cosmic family clearer and more connected. Sophisticated. Complex and refined in design or behavior. Advanced. Elegant. Cultured. Refined. Why are sophisticated technologies important in modern life? Sophisticated devices simplify complex tasks. Advanced algorithms and AI assist users daily. Elegant interfaces improve usability, while refined design increases efficiency. Cultured innovation also reflects how deeply technology is embedded in our social fabric today. Species. A group of organisms sharing characteristics and reproduction. Type. Kind. Category. Organism class. Why is it important to protect endangered species? Preserving endangered species safeguards biodiversity. Every type of organism plays a role in ecosystems. Losing one kind affects the balance. Each category is interconnected, and defending an organism class like pollinators ensures food stability and environmental health. Speculate. To form a theory or guess without full evidence. Hypothesize. Assume. Theorize. Conjecture. Why do people speculate about space travel? Space exploration sparks imagination. Scientists hypothesize about alien life and assume future colonies. Others like to theorize about cosmic mysteries or form conjecture based on limited data. Speculating invites creativity and pushes research boundaries despite unknowns. Spectrum. A wide range of related ideas, colors, or conditions. Range. Scale. Continuum. Array. How does the emotional spectrum affect decision-making? Emotions span a vast spectrum. From joy to anxiety, the range influences how people react. A scale of feelings affects clarity. When faced with stress, decisions can shift along the continuum. Recognizing the full array helps balance emotional and rational thinking. Speed. The rate at which something moves or happens. Velocity. Pace. Rapidity. Acceleration. How does speed affect efficiency in workplaces? Speed enhances workplace efficiency when managed well. High velocity can boost productivity. However, if pace is rushed without planning, mistakes occur. Rapidity must be matched with accuracy, and acceleration only works when processes are streamlined and logical. Spontaneous. Done or occurring without planning. Instinctive. Impulsive. Unplanned. Unprompted. Are spontaneous decisions always risky? Spontaneous choices can be instinctive and refreshing, yet risky if impulsive. Unplanned acts may spark creativity but require balance. If completely unprompted, they might lack foresight. Still, trusting one's gut can lead to unexpected growth and memorable experiences. Stagnant. Not moving or developing. Still. Motionless. Inactive. Idle. Why is stagnant economic growth concerning? Stagnant growth signals trouble. When markets stay still, employment falters. A motionless economy lacks innovation. Inactive sectors discourage investment, and idle industries reduce public confidence. Reviving momentum is vital for financial and social stability. Standard. A level of quality or expectation. Benchmark. Norm. Criterion. Measure. Why should educational institutions maintain high standards? High academic standards reflect quality education. These benchmarks guide curriculum and performance. A clear norm sets expectations for students, while strong criteria help measure outcomes. Consistency ensures fairness and prepares learners for competitive environments. Statistics. Numerical data used for analysis. Data. Figures. Metrics. Numbers. How do statistics help in policymaking? Statistics are essential in shaping policies. Government uses figures to assess trends and plan budgets. Metrics show social needs, while numbers highlight disparities. Reliable data enables leaders to make informed decisions that reflect actual conditions on the ground. State. A political territory or condition. Country. Nation. Condition. Region. What role does a state play in global cooperation? A state contributes to global peace through diplomacy. Each country engages in trade and climate solutions. Nation alliances shape progress, while internal conditions impact external relations. Cooperation among regions builds trust and addresses worldwide challenges. Stately. Majestic and dignified in manner or appearance. Grand. Regal. Elegant. Dignified. Why do stately buildings attract tourists? Stately architecture evokes grandeur. Tourists admire grand facades and regal interiors. These elegant structures reflect cultural pride. Dignified design often preserves history, offering immersive experiences that blend beauty with heritage. Stature. Reputation and standing of a person or organization. Status. Prestige. Eminence. Prominence. How can someone improve their professional stature? Building stature involves consistency and excellence. Gaining status takes time, but delivering quality work earns prestige. Public recognition leads to eminence, and professional prominence grows when individuals contribute meaningfully and uphold ethical standards. Strenuous. Requiring great physical or mental effort. Arduous. Exhausting. Laborious. Demanding. What makes certain jobs more strenuous than others? Jobs are strenuous when they're physically demanding or mentally intense. Arduous tasks like construction or surgery test endurance. Exhausting hours and laborious responsibilities add pressure. When challenges are constant, stress rises, requiring strength and resilience to cope. Stereotype. A fixed, oversimplified idea of a person or group. Preconception. Label. Generalization. Assumption. How do stereotypes affect social interactions? Stereotypes often lead to unfair assumptions. When people rely on a preconception or generalization, they may label others inaccurately. Such assumptions hinder communication and create tension. Breaking these oversimplified ideas encourages empathy and deeper connections. Stimulate. To encourage activity or growth. Encourage. Activate. Trigger. Energize. What can stimulate creativity in young learners? Creativity can be stimulated by engaging environments. Teachers encourage imagination through art and storytelling. Hands-on tasks activate curiosity and energize expression. Even small prompts can trigger ideas when learners feel safe and supported to experiment. Stumbling blocks. Challenges that hinder progress. Obstacles. Barriers. Hurdles. Setbacks. What are common stumbling blocks in learning a new language? Learners often face stumbling blocks like pronunciation or grammar confusion. These obstacles slow progress. Cultural barriers and confidence hurdles also play a role. Such setbacks are natural, and overcoming them requires patience, exposure, and practice. Subtle. Delicate or not obvious. Faint. Indirect. Nuanced. Refined. Why is it difficult to notice subtle changes in behavior? Subtle shifts in behavior are often faint and indirect. People may not spot nuanced mood changes or refined expressions unless they pay close attention. These quiet signals are meaningful, but easily missed amid busy schedules and surface-level communication. Subsidize. To financially support an activity or organization. Fund. Sponsor. Finance. Support. Should governments subsidize public transportation? Yes, subsidizing public transport makes it more accessible. When governments fund infrastructure, it reduces traffic and pollution. By choosing to sponsor eco-friendly options and finance routes in underserved areas, they support sustainability and urban mobility. Substantial. Large in amount or importance. Significant. Considerable. Massive. Meaningful. What makes a job offer substantial? A substantial job offer includes a significant salary, meaningful responsibilities, and long-term potential. If benefits are considerable and work has massive impact, the role becomes attractive. Career growth and purpose define how worthwhile an opportunity truly is. Succumbed. To give in or be defeated. Yielded. Surrendered. Submitted. Relented. Have you ever succumbed to peer pressure? Yes, I once succumbed to peer pressure during school. I yielded to group choices I didn't agree with. Eventually, I surrendered my opinion and relented, just to fit in. Reflecting on that, I realized submitting to others can compromise authenticity and self-esteem. Suffice. To be enough. Satisfy. Meet. Fulfill. Serve. Why might simple living suffice for happiness? For many, a simple lifestyle suffices. Minimalism can satisfy emotional needs and serve clarity. When daily routines fulfill values and relationships meet expectations, joy isn't dependent on material wealth. Learning to appreciate what we have can truly fulfill the heart. Superficial. Shallow, lacking depth. Shallow. Surface level. Cosmetic. External. Why are superficial conversations common in daily life? Many interactions are superficial because of time limits or social norms. We stick to surface-level chats that feel safe. These external exchanges avoid conflict, and sometimes cosmetic talk helps build comfort. However, deeper dialogue often leads to stronger relationships. Supplement. Something added to improve or complete. Addition. Enhancement. Extra. Extension. How can online courses supplement classroom learning? Online courses supplement classroom education effectively. They offer useful additions and extend access beyond school hours. These extra resources enhance understanding, and digital platforms provide valuable content that serves as reinforcement and enrichment alongside formal instruction. Supreme. Highest in rank, power, or quality. Ultimate. Greatest. Paramount. Superior. What does it mean to hold a supreme position in a company? Holding a supreme role means having ultimate decision-making power. A person in this position represents the greatest level of responsibility. Their superior insight drives progress, while their paramount role ensures strategic success and organizational leadership. Surpass. To go beyond in achievement or performance. Exceed. Outdo. Overtake. Eclipse. What motivates people to surpass expectations? People are driven to surpass limits by ambition and passion. They work to exceed goals and outdo previous results. Challenges help individuals eclipse doubts and overtake barriers. The desire to prove oneself pushes boundaries and inspires excellence. Survey. To collect or analyze information. Questionnaire. Poll. Study. Inquiry. Why do businesses conduct customer surveys? Businesses conduct surveys to gather feedback. A questionnaire highlights consumer opinions, while polls reveal trends. Detailed inquiries and studies help improve services and refine products. Understanding clients ensures better satisfaction and loyalty over time. Surplus. An amount more than needed or used. Excess. Extra. Overflow. Abundance. What problems arise from surplus food production? Surplus food can lead to waste. When there's excess beyond consumption needs, storage issues and spoilage increase. Overflow harms the environment, and an abundance of unsold goods affects economic balance. Managing surplus requires thoughtful planning and redistribution. Sustain. To maintain or continue something. Uphold. Preserve. Prolong. Endure. How can people sustain motivation in long-term goals? Sustaining motivation takes commitment. Individuals must preserve energy and uphold values. Setting milestones helps prolong enthusiasm. To endure setbacks and stay focused, people need support and a strong sense of purpose that reignites inspiration during tough phases. Sustainable. Able to be maintained over time without harm. Renewable. Eco-friendly. Long-lasting. Balanced. Why is sustainable living gaining popularity? Sustainable habits reduce environmental impact. Renewable energy and eco-friendly choices help preserve nature. A long-lasting approach to consumption ensures balance. People now prioritize sustainability to protect the planet and secure healthier futures for generations to come. Symbol. An object or sign representing something larger. Emblem. Sign. Representation. Icon. What is a symbol of national identity in your country? In Bangladesh, the national flag is a powerful symbol. This emblem reflects freedom and struggle. It stands as a visual representation of pride and unity. The sign's green and red design serves as an icon of independence, culture, and collective history. Symptom. A sign or indication of illness or issue. Sign. Indicator. Signal. Manifestation. What symptoms do people often ignore during busy routines? Many individuals ignore mild symptoms like fatigue or headaches, viewing them as trivial signs of stress. These indicators can be early signals of deeper health concerns. Without recognizing such manifestations, people risk worsening conditions due to neglect and their fast-paced lifestyles. Synthesize. To combine ideas into a unified whole. Integrate. Merge. Combine. Fuse. How does critical thinking help you synthesize information? Critical thinking allows one to synthesize multiple perspectives. It helps to integrate concepts and merge ideas from different sources. When we combine facts with context and fuse reasoning with imagination, we reach deeper understanding rather than isolated fragments. System. A structured or organized method. Framework. Mechanism. Structure. Methodology. What kind of education system do you prefer? I prefer an education system that encourages creativity. A flexible framework supports exploration while a strong mechanism ensures consistency. An open structure enables students to follow their interests, and a modern methodology includes digital tools and diverse subjects for a dynamic learning experience. Territory. A defined geographical area or domain. Region. Zone. Area. Land. How do cultural differences vary by territory? Cultural practices often differ by territory. Each region holds unique traditions, and even food styles vary from zone to zone. In some areas, festivals dominate social life, while other lands prioritize family customs. Such diversity in each geographical area adds richness to global culture. Testimony. A formal statement or declaration. Statement. Declaration. Attestation. Evidence. Why is personal testimony important in shaping opinions? Personal testimony can deeply influence others. A heartfelt statement makes abstract issues relatable. When someone gives a declaration or attestation based on lived experience, it becomes emotional evidence. These insights foster empathy and often lead to stronger community connections. Theory. A set of principles explaining a phenomenon. Hypothesis. Concept. Idea. Proposition. Do you think theories help explain social behaviors? Yes, theories offer insightful frameworks. For example, a hypothesis about group dynamics helps decode behavior patterns. Sociological concepts allow us to understand cultural trends, and each idea or proposition creates space for deeper analysis. These frameworks also evolve as society changes. Therapy. Treatment aimed at healing. Treatment. Counseling. Intervention. Rehabilitation. How has therapy become more accepted in modern society? Therapy is now widely seen as a positive treatment option. With more people attending counseling, mental health is becoming normalized. Various interventions help individuals address challenges. Rehabilitation programs and therapeutic conversations are embraced for well-being rather than stigmatized. Tradition. A long-established custom or practice. Custom. Ritual. Heritage. Convention. What traditions do you value in your family? In my family, one cherished tradition is gathering during festivals. This custom creates bonds across generations. Rituals like cooking together reflect our shared heritage. Even small conventions such as storytelling after dinner maintain our cultural identity and emotional connection. Transform. To change dramatically or fundamentally. Change. Convert. Alter. Revolutionize. How can education transform lives? Education has the power to transform individuals. It doesn't just change what people know, it converts their mindset and alters perspectives. In some cases, it revolutionizes entire communities. Through learning, people gain tools to break cycles of poverty and improve societal outcomes. Transmit. To send or convey something. Transfer. Communicate. Broadcast. Relay. How do ideas transmit through generations? Ideas are often transmitted through storytelling. Families transfer values by sharing experiences. Educators communicate principles in classrooms. Media platforms broadcast cultural beliefs and relay traditions. This continuous flow keeps societies connected to their roots across time. Transparent. Clear, open, and easy to understand. Clear. Open. Honest. Lucid. Why is transparency important in leadership? Transparency builds trust in leadership. When decisions are clear and communication is open, employees feel included. Honest feedback and lucid goals create strong connections. Leaders who practice transparency ensure accountability and foster collaboration throughout an organization. Treaty. A formal agreement between entities. Accord. Pact. Settlement. Convention. Do you think international treaties help maintain peace? Yes, treaties play a critical role in diplomacy. Formal accords establish cooperation and prevent conflict. A well-crafted pact ensures mutual benefits, while settlements resolve disputes. Global conventions also promote shared values and long-term peace-building strategies among nations. Tropical. Relating to warm, humid climate zones. Equatorial. Humid. Warm. Balmy. Why are tropical destinations popular among tourists? Tropical locations attract travelers with their balmy climates and scenic beauty. Equatorial beaches and warm waters offer relaxation. Despite occasional humid discomfort, the lush nature and vibrant cultures make tropical escapes ideal for both adventure and unwinding. Ultimate. Final or most important. Final. Supreme. Paramount. Peak. What is your ultimate goal in life? My ultimate goal is to live meaningfully. Beyond temporary achievements, I aim for supreme fulfillment and lasting impact. Whether reaching the final stage of personal growth or pursuing paramount values, I hope to peak in areas of compassion, creativity, and contribution to others. Undergo. To experience or endure something. Experience. Endure. Receive. Face. Have you ever undergone a major change? Yes, I underwent a major lifestyle shift when moving abroad. I experienced cultural adjustment and had to endure homesickness. Receiving kindness from strangers helped me adapt. Facing such transitions taught me resilience and gave me new perspectives that shaped my personality. Undertake. To take on a task or responsibility. Commit. Embark. Accept. Initiate. What responsibilities have you undertaken recently? Recently, I undertook the role of leading a team project. I committed to guiding each member, embarked on planning schedules, and accepted all challenges. I had to initiate coordination across different departments to ensure deadlines were met and goals achieved. Uniformity. The state of being consistent or identical. Consistency. Sameness. Homogeneity. Similarity. What are the pros and cons of uniformity in education? Uniformity in education ensures consistency and equality. All students get similar resources and assessments. However, excessive sameness can hinder creativity. While homogeneity allows for fairness, diversity in teaching styles fosters innovation. Balancing similarity with flexibility is crucial. Utility. Usefulness or practical value. Usefulness. Functionality. Practicality. Applicability. What utilities do you rely on daily? I rely heavily on electricity and water utilities. Their usefulness shapes daily routines. Power enables communication and cooking, while water ensures hygiene. The functionality of these services highlights their practicality. Without them, many aspects of modern life lose applicability and efficiency. Utilize. To make use of something effectively. Employ. Apply. Harness. Deploy. How can technology be utilized in education? Technology can be utilized to enhance learning. Teachers employ devices to access global resources. Digital platforms apply personalized instruction. Students harness tools for collaboration, while schools deploy interactive software to make classes more dynamic and inclusive. Vague. Not clear or specific. Ambiguous. Unclear. Indefinite. Hazy. Why do people sometimes give vague answers? People give vague answers for many reasons. Sometimes their feelings are ambiguous, or the topic is unclear. When thoughts feel indefinite or hazy, it's hard to express directly. In conversations, vague language can serve as a shield to avoid conflict or mask uncertainty. Velocity. Speed of something in a given direction. Pace. Speed. Acceleration. Momentum. How does velocity influence transport efficiency? Velocity plays a crucial role in modern transport. The pace of vehicles impacts fuel usage and travel time. High speed and controlled acceleration enhance efficiency. With steady momentum, systems avoid delays, leading to smoother travel experiences. Vertical. Position upright or perpendicular. Upright. Perpendicular. Erect. Steep. Why are vertical gardens gaining popularity? Vertical gardens are becoming popular due to space constraints. Upright planting allows greenery in urban areas. The steep structures are practical for apartments, and erect installations offer aesthetic appeal. Perpendicular garden walls also improve air quality in tight spaces. Vibrant. Full of energy, color, or life. Lively. Energetic. Vivid. Radiant. What makes a city feel vibrant? A city feels vibrant through its lively streets, energetic culture, and vivid architecture. Radiant lights and active communities create an atmosphere full of movement and positivity. Events and nightlife add to this dynamic, making urban life both stimulating and diverse. Victorious. Having won or achieved success. Triumphant. Successful. Conquering. Prevailing. Can setbacks lead to a victorious outcome? Absolutely. Setbacks are part of growth. Many people emerge triumphant after facing challenges. A successful journey often begins with failure. Those who keep a conquering spirit and a prevailing mindset end up victorious, not despite obstacles, but because of them. Vigilant. Keeping careful watch, alert. Watchful. Attentive. Alert. Aware. Why is it important to remain vigilant online? Online vigilance protects your privacy. Being watchful of phishing scams and attentive to unusual activity prevents threats. Staying alert ensures secure transactions, and being aware of what you share helps keep your digital footprint safe and manageable. Vigorous. Strong, healthy, and full of energy. Energetic. Robust. Strenuous. Dynamic. How does a vigorous lifestyle benefit health? A vigorous routine boosts fitness. Energetic workouts strengthen the heart, while a robust diet improves immunity. Strenuous activities like jogging or swimming activate muscles. A dynamic lifestyle also reduces stress and builds resilience through regular physical engagement. Violate. To break a rule or law. Break. Breach. Contravene. Disobey. How do people violate privacy unintentionally? People may violate privacy unknowingly by oversharing. Posting images can breach someone's boundaries. Even casual remarks may contravene norms. When we disobey digital etiquette or break trust, we damage relationships. Awareness helps avoid such unintentional harm. Virtual. Existing in digital or simulated form. Online. Simulated. Digital. Remote. How have virtual experiences changed daily routines? Virtual tools reshape how we work and learn. Online classes and simulated training enhance accessibility. Digital offices allow remote teamwork. This shift boosts flexibility, but balancing virtual and physical experiences remains key for emotional and mental well-being. Vital. Essential or crucial. Essential. Crucial. Key. Fundamental. What are the vital components of a healthy lifestyle? Nutrition and exercise are vital for well-being. These essential habits prevent diseases. Sleep is also a crucial factor. Without key routines and fundamental support systems like community, long-term health goals become hard to sustain. Healthy choices matter consistently. Vivid. Producing clear and strong images or feelings. Graphic. Clear. Intense. Expressive. Why are vivid memories easier to recall? Vivid memories contain intense emotions and clear visuals. Graphic details stick better in our minds. Expressive moments, like a celebration or tragedy, form deep impressions. The intensity makes them unforgettable and often emotionally charged, making recall effortless. Voluntary. Done by choice, not by force. Willing. Optional. Unforced. Discretionary. What drives people to do voluntary work? Many choose voluntary work out of compassion. A willing heart drives people to help others. Optional service builds community. When tasks are unforced and discretionary, they feel rewarding. People gain fulfillment from making a positive impact freely and sincerely. Vulnerable. Susceptible to harm or attack. Exposed. At risk. Defenseless. Fragile. Why are children more vulnerable to misinformation? Children are vulnerable because they're exposed to content without filters. They're at risk due to limited experience. Defenseless minds accept false narratives. Their fragile judgment makes them believe misinformation, which highlights the need for parental guidance and education. Withdraw. To pull back or remove oneself. Retreat. Remove. Pull out. Exit. Why do people withdraw from social interactions? Some withdraw due to stress or anxiety. They retreat to protect peace. Removing themselves from situations helps recharge. Others pull out from toxic circles or exit conversations to maintain mental balance. Knowing when to step back is part of emotional intelligence. Wired. Connected to technology or alert. Connected. Alert. Charged. Engaged. How does being wired affect sleep quality? Being constantly wired to devices affects sleep negatively. Staying connected keeps the brain alert. A charged mind struggles to relax. Those deeply engaged with screens often face insomnia. Disconnecting before bedtime helps balance stimulation and rest for better health.